21 Ways. How to deal with false accusations from spouse. Falsely accused. How to deal with false accusations from spouse. No one ever wants to think that they could be falsely accused of something in their marriage, but it happens more often than you might think. If you're wrongfully accused, it can feel like your world is crashing down around you. You may not know what to do or where to turn. In this blog post, we will discuss how to deal with false accusations in a marriage and what steps you can take to protect yourself. How to deal with false accusations from spouse. Pray. It is not uncommon for couples to go through periods of conflict. During these times, it is not uncommon for one spouse to make false accusations against the other. While these accusations may be made in the heat of the moment, they can often have lasting consequences. See Amazon's educational resources for a healthy biblical marriage. If you find yourself on the receiving end of false accusations, it is important to take a step back and assess the situation. Try to remain calm and avoid getting defensive. It is also important to remember that your spouse is likely feeling hurt and frustrated. As such, they may not be thinking clearly. Once you have had a chance to calm down, sit down with your spouse and try to talk through the issue. If possible, try to come up with a solution that will work for both of you. In some cases, it may be necessary to seek professional help in order to resolve the issue. However, by taking the time to communicate openly and honestly, many couples are able to overcome false accusations and move forward in their relationship. How to deal with false accusations in a marriage. What is a false accusation? Accusations. A false accusation is a claim or allegation of wrongdoing that is untrue and or otherwise unsupported by facts. A false accusation can be made about anyone for any reason, and they are often used to damage someone's reputation or coerce them into doing something. Regardless of the motivation, making a false accusation is a serious matter that can have far-reaching consequences for both the person making the accusation and the person being accused. False accusations can ruin lives, destroy careers, and damage relationships. They can also lead to expensive legal battles and even jail time. Anyone who has been falsely accused of something knows how devastating it can be, so it's important to be aware of the risks before making any sort of accusation. What motives cause false accusations in marriages? Partner, accused. In any close relationship, there is always the potential for conflict. And in marriage, where two people are living in close quarters and sharing their lives on a daily basis, it's not surprising that disagreements can sometimes escalate into full-blown arguments. However, in some cases, these arguments can take a turn for the worse, with one spouse making false accusations against the other. There are a number of possible motives for this type of behavior, ranging from revenge to attention seeking. In some cases, a spouse may make false accusations as a way to gain an advantage in a divorce or child custody battle. In other cases, they may simply be trying to cause emotional pain to the other person. Whatever the motive, false accusations can have serious consequences for both spouses in a marriage. 7 motives for false accusations in marriage can be: anger. How to respond. Anger is a strong emotion that can sometimes lead to impulsiveness and poor decision-making. When someone is angry, they may say or do things that they wouldn't normally do, and this can often lead to conflict. One area where this can be particularly damaging is in marriage. If one spouse is angry, they may make false accusations against the other spouse. This can lead to further arguments and mistrust, and it can be very difficult to repair the damage once it's been done. It's important to try to keep a level head when you're feeling angry, and to understand that the things you say or do in the moment can have a lasting impact on your relationship. Insecurity. Relationship insecurity can be a major problem in marriages. When one spouse feels insecure, they may start to suspect their partner of cheating or other wrongdoing. This can lead to tension and conflict, and in some cases, false accusations. False accusations can wreak havoc on a marriage, destroying trust and causing tremendous pain. If you suspect that your spouse is feeling insecure, it's important to talk to them about it. Try to find out what's causing their insecurity and see if there are any steps you can take to address the issue. Ignoring the problem will only make it worse. Revenge. When one spouse seeks revenge on the other, it can often lead to false accusations. These false accusations can have a devastating effect on marriages, as they can create an atmosphere of mistrust and suspicion. In some cases, the accused spouse may even be forced to leave the home. Revenge can also lead to legal problems, as the accusing spouse may file false charges in an attempt to get back at the other spouse. If you are facing false accusations from your spouse, it is important to seek legal help right away. Jealousy. Jealousy is a powerful emotion that can have a negative impact on marriages. When one spouse is jealous of the other, it can lead to false accusations and a breakdown in communication. Jealousy can cause one spouse to suspect the other of infidelity, even when there is no evidence to support these claims. Jealousy can also make one spouse feel insecure and threatened in the relationship. This can lead to possessiveness and controlling behavior. If jealousy is not addressed, it can destroy trust and intimacy in a marriage. If you are struggling with jealousy in your marriage, it is important to seek help from a qualified therapist or counselor. With professional help, you can learn how to overcome jealous feelings and restore trust in your relationship. God bless Greg. father, grandfather, minister, missionary, deacon, elder, author. Welcome to our family. View all posts.